So this is part 3 of finishing the St Aubyn scarf. So what I just wanted to show you is how I finished it. So I don't block a lot, but you know, you can see the difference between this and that. I did block that, but the other thing that I did is I just hemmed it back there. Now I've hemmed it with the same colour, so you can't see what I did. So I'm going to show you how, on this one, before I block it, how I did that hem. And really, it's the if you remember, we just started, I think we started with 3 rows or 4 rows of plain knitting, and I'm just going to fold back the 1 row there. I'm using these needles, Joey, that I got when I was in Spain, and I've not used them before. And the lady she was lovely, the lady in the yarn shop in Spain, in where were we? Fuengirola. And I had a really good time with the people there. I was only there for an hour, but I've got some film of that, and hopefully I'm going to do a YouTube video, catch-up video, and get some film of that and show everybody. Because I had an evening out with, well, fortunately I didn't think I was going to get to it, but the restaurant was a few doors down, really. It wasn't far away. Anyway. So I'm just going to hem that back there, and I'm doing it in a contrasting colour so I can show you. So I'm just grabbing something from underneath, and I'm just going to go all the way along there, and just grab something from there and through there, and keep going until I get to the end. I'll just do a few more stitches, and then I'll come back when I'm going to do the blocking. I mean, it's really easy to block. I just use a bit of washing up liquid, really. Washing up liquid, and then I'm just going to dry it in a towel, and then I'm not going to what's the word, I'm not going to pin it out. I'm just going to leave it to dry flat on our kitchen table, and that's all I'm going to do. So it's no big deal. You'll be seeing that in a minute, because once I finish this I'll be doing that. So all I'm going to do is sew it along like that. Can you see that nicely, Joey? Yeah, all the way along to the end, and then that gives you a bit more of a tougher edge, slightly tougher edge. I mean, not that you'd notice, but it's yeah. So that's it, finished. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you how I block it. Thanks. So there we are. That is how obviously you'll do it in the same colour as is it green or grey, so that you can't see it, but that's me having sewn along the edge there, and close up, and that's it. And now in a bit I'll film me blocking it. Watch what Grandad's doing. Okay, so I'm just putting a little squirt of washing up liquid in there, just a little bit. There you go. I've just got Atlas's here helping me, and this is Mrs Smith's washing up bowl, and I'm just going to get that in there, and then I'm just going to squish that around in there for a little while. So it's really very easy. I'm not doing very much. I've got one of Mrs Smith's old towels there ready to go. And oh, I've got a couple of ends.
Where am I there?
Well, you need to go around that side again.
Darning in, and that's it. I'm just going to do a bit of a squeeze.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, sure in it.
Yeah,
I want to see.
We've got the tennis on in the background. What are we watching, Joey, on tennis?
Eastbourne.
Eastbourne. It's not Wimbledon yet. We're watching. We've got 3 girls still in the last 8, haven't we, at the moment?
Yeah.
So we're watching them this afternoon. So I'm just going to, you can stop there. I'm just going to change the water, wring that out, and then I'll show you how I dry it off. So I just rinsed that out in cold water.
Nanny, am I
And now I'm just going to.
Yeah, that's not very fun.
I'm just going to wrap it in this towel. I'll just
you don't wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up.
I'm just wrapping it up.
I'll just
Nanny. Nanny.
so I rinsed it. Rinsed it. What's the word, Joe? What are you laughing at? What's he said? What's he doing?
Nothing.
Okay, so now I'm just going to give it a squeeze in the towel. So I'll roll it up in the towel like this, and then
Big hitting. Katie Bolter.
that's who's playing, Katie Bolter. And then I'm going to squeeze it, a bit of pressure on it like that.
I can't see it through the towel.
No, you can't see
It's
it.
all wrapped up.
It's all wrapped up. And that's going to take most of the water out. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it on the table to dry.
That's not very good.
And it's quite a nice warm day today, so it shouldn't take too long to take my bag out of the way. And I'm just going to leave it there. And now I've got a couple of those ends just to darn in that I haven't done yet.
Having it there for 100 days.
What are these sockies?
They're Arthur's socks, are they?
Are they thick?
Are they your socks, Atlas?
Or Emrys, these are.
They're Emrys's socks. And that is it. That is all I'm going to do.
Oh, so that was. I thought that
I'm just going
wasn't
to
the
leave it
end
there
yet.
now.
I thought that wasn't the end.
Dry. Thanks, Joe. Okay, so it's the following day, and down on there. So that was my original St Aubyn scarf. People will notice that when I came to do the pattern, we moved these rows of Fairisle up because that one was too near the bottom. So on the pattern, the Fairisles have moved up. The eagle-eyed people will also notice that I haven't exactly followed the pattern with the colour changes. That's because when I was on the plane, I didn't have the pattern, and I just started. I didn't want to go and get the pattern out of my bag, which was up in the overhead lockers. So I just carried on knitting willy-nilly. So I went completely off the pattern. That is the pattern if people want it. So their paper pattern is available in the Etsy shop, and it's available as a download on. What's
Ravelry.
it? Ravelry. Thank you, Joanne. And so that's that. And the other thing is, can I just show people where? Because yesterday we filmed us sewing it back. Well, so there it is. And what I've done is I did it in a different colour there, Joe, so people could see it. On this one, obviously, I did it in the same colour, so you can't see where I sewed it back. But that's where I've sewed it back.
That's what the back looks like.
So yeah,
Got all your ends in.
no, this is the old one, and you'll notice that here I've used the note floats method, and there I did yonking. So there's videos, I've done videos about yonking and the no floats, so people.
And what are they on?
I think they're on. I think they're on. They're definitely on Instagram. And what I'll try to do is find those, and I'll put them together, and I'll put them on YouTube for the YouTube people. For the YouTube people that are knitting this, so it's really the two options that you've got when you're carrying the yarn. So people have already seen that, Joe. I would have thought by now, but if you haven't, you need to find those. So on my Instagram, one's called Yonking, and the other one is called. The no floats method. It's whilst I was on holiday in Spain, we did videos. And what have I done on the back of here? Can't remember. Yeah, that's where I've done the yonking, and this is no floats method here. And that's a bit of both, I think, because I was showing people how I did it, or that might be a bit of both as well up there where I was showing people how I did it. But it's really about whatever people find most comfortable. What I will say, so this is the final video for the St Aubyn scarf. So what I will say is, if anyone's got any questions, ask me down below, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks very much.